Nikki had my mic muted. She ruined that whole intro. What's up, guys? Question mark. Welcome back to the MontyVerse.
I'm just
exclamation point.
I'm full of cringe right now.
What's up, guys? Happy #Morphin Monday. How's everyone doing? Thanks for hanging out with us today.
Yeah.
I guess we're waiting for more people to jump in, but how's everyone doing today?
Yeah, that's a great question.
Yeah, I mean, how are you guys? I see a lot of people in the chat right now. I see Mean Beetle, Tyler, Emilio, Henry. What's up, Henry?
Whoa.
Entertainment fan, which is a coincidence because I'm
a fan of entertainment.
Yeah,
I
would, fantastic.
I would say I am too. That's awesome.
Big fan. We wanted to yes, Ghostwalker, R.I.P. to the legend James Earl Jones. What a fantastic actor.
With a very long-standing career in life.
He has touched every aspect of the entertainment industry, whether it's theater, television, movies. He's conquered it all.
Yeah.
And he will have a legacy that lasts for forever.
I would say so.
He lived a full life, and not much more to say on that. But on a lighter note, we wanted to have this stream today because, as you guys know, we finished season 2 of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers 2 weeks ago. We dropped the movie reaction last week. So I guess the question on everyone's mind is, when is season 3 starting?
That is a very good question.
Not this week.
Yeah.
We are taking a week off from Power Rangers. Season 3 will begin next week with the 3-parter, A Friend in Need. And guys, we have to, because let's be honest. Season 3 starts with a 3-parter and then transitions directly into a 4-parter, aka Ninja Quest. So we want to make sure that we drop all of those episodes in one video like you guys have been enjoying.
Yeah.
So we need time to kind of build up on that content, because that is, like 3 hours worth of content to do on top of all of the other stuff that we do, like Boom Boomger. We're dropping a Transformers 1 review this week. We are going to be doing, we're going to be starting Agatha All Along next week as well. So we have a ton of content on the horizon. But we didn't forget about Power Rangers. So we're doing a special Power Ranger live stream today.
Yeah.
So that we give you guys some Power Rangers content on #Morphin Monday.
#Morphin Monday.
Looking at the chat right now. Yes, you're right, Henry. He was absolutely goated. Thank you, Emilio. Loves the reaction.
He said we're going to love the 3-parter.
Guess you're going to have to find out about that one.
Yeah.
Not going to give you any spoilers. What's up, Johnny? What's up, Sentai Ranger Danny?
Yes.
Hey, I feel like that's a new. Unless you changed your name, I remember. I feel like I've seen your icon before, but I think it's the new name. Before we start the stream fully, want you guys to check out this sick jersey I have, courtesy of Al Combo and Planet. The Morphin Grid, fantastic. I love this thing. I've worn this thing. You will see me wear it in our next couple of videos because it's just so comfortable.
I was gonna say, it looks comfortable.
It's just really fun. But shout out to them. They're big. They're friends of mine. I was gonna say Fremens. Like Dune. They're Fremens of mine from Arrakis.
I think Dune is just everywhere. Kind of like A Friend in Need.
Oh, absolutely. But this is a Power Ranger stream.
Yes. Well, I was gonna say, before we move on, we went over everything we're gonna do?
Did we?
We're talking about, we're gonna do Power Rangers next week.
Power Rangers next week. Oh, so you want to give the official schedule?
Yeah, or at least a projection of what we're thinking.
All right, guys.
So yeah,
listen up. Take your pen out.
Yeah, we're gonna, like Monty start with for season 3. We'll have those multi-parters all together starting next week. Boom Boomger will be normal schedule as usual, dropping on Tuesdays.
Yep.
And then honestly, first, a big thank you for everyone who came out for Kamen Rider Gap.
Yes, we did not expect the huge reaction to episode 1 of Kamen Rider Gab. We did it because we were very curious about the series.
Yes.
And a lot of people asked for it, so we wanted to do it. And we didn't expect to be continuing on with it, but we did record episode 2.
Yes.
And episode 2 will be dropping Wednesday. I forgot what day it was for a second.
No, you're good. But yes.
And we're going to be taking it on an episode by episode basis.
Yeah, because we definitely enjoyed it. We need to kind of figure out what we're going to do, continue to do, and it's going to be kind of like an assessment.
Because we don't want to keep just piling series on.
Yes, because it's just honestly a lot.
It's a lot. I mean, we have 2 series that we do once a week, every single week, for a year straight, basically.
Can I just say this? I thought about this today.
Go ahead.
Because I was trying to think of like the kind of content we make and what we focus on. And in terms of continuous series, it is easily Power Rangers and Boon Boonger by landslide.
Yeah.
Like we have not done more episode reactions to anything else than those two.
Obviously, we will be doing One Piece when it comes back, and Avatar season 2, and X-Men 97 when it comes back.
There's a lot one that could use, but as of now,
a lot of the problems is a lot of the Marvel shows don't do second seasons,
which is fine because I mean it's the cinematic universe.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't expect them to necessarily format them as such. Maybe one day, but as of now, that's just that's where things are lying. So
absolutely. We got a celebrity in the chat. We have famed Power Ranger scooper Detective Jin Saku.
Aw, that's
Jin,
very sweet.
What's up? We're gonna start pulling comments up. Nikki's not doing her job today. She's not producing. She's not pulling the comments up.
Aw.
Here we go. Henry, X-Men season 2 may be changed dramatically.
Is it season 2 or 3?
Season 3, probably. I mean, season 2 is already being recorded.
Yeah, and we know that a lot of Bo's work is in that season.
We're not really up to date. I know you want us to speak on. I know that you saw that you want us to comment on the lawsuit, Henry, but I don't know the legal details surrounding it. I mean, I've seen all the stuff that's been online.
Yeah.
But I choose not to speak on things that I'm not informed about. So.
But as far as we know, season 2 is not.
Yeah, as far as we know, they're using his blueprint. All the scripts were polished by a different writer.
Yeah.
So we don't know the legality surrounding that, but we'll see.
Oh, okay. Let me pull comments because I like this one. Tyler. So me and my new girlfriend had our first movie date for Inside Out 2.
That's cute. That's really great, Tyler. That's really sweet to hear.
I know.
Great date movie.
And also, yes, it is still in theaters because it finally became the top grossing animated movie.
Thank you. It finally beat the movie that's not animated. That's not 100% animated.
I mean, it's all but one frame.
That's like saying Osmosis Jones would be the high. Well, that's still more animated.
No, that's not true.
Really?
Do you not know the story?
No.
Lion King is completely animated except the opening shot. Everything.
But the backgrounds are not animated. The backgrounds are So you're telling me the backgrounds are animated and half that movie was still super poorly lit? They couldn't have just added. Okay, whatever. That's fine.
But yeah, no, that's the controversy. Of course, Disney was going to claim that it's not because they bill it as live action. But no, it is officially that much live action.
That's crazy.
So let's just take that in stride.
I'm gonna say like the 1990, what was it, 93, 91, 94
for Lion King.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The 94 Lion King is an animated masterpiece.
Yeah.
And I love that movie.
Yeah.
The live action remake was not as good. Not as good. Not as big of a fan.
No.
That one.
Just like real quick to get back on track though with the schedule.
We're way off track.
Yeah. But yeah, no, guys, we'll definitely get to your comments like throughout the stream and definitely at the end. But real quick to wrap it up, like Monty said, Transformers 1. That's
Transformers 1.
Gotta be a review coming up. We have Agatha all along.
We're starting that next week.
Oh, it's exciting.
It's dropping Thursday, correct?
The 18th.
Thursday, I think, or Thursday. It's either Thursday or Friday at 3 a.m.
Yeah. But it's gonna be 2 episodes.
It's gonna be 2 episodes. We're not gonna drop them one. Yeah. We'll drop them separately, but you will get them at some point next week.
Yes.
Hopefully.
Yes. So that is currently what's on our docket. Obviously, we're always open to other things. But honestly, I'm excited for all of that.
100%. We have Jin in the chat.
Oh God.
He brought up Spider-Man 4, which is a huge piece of news.
Yes.
That I think is really interesting before we get into this tier list.
Yeah.
Destin Daniel Cretton officially announced as the director of Spider-Man 4, which leaves me with a lot of questions. Because the guy is literally slated to direct 3 major movies. Not like he's not going off to do an indie and then hitting like a blockbuster. He's set to direct Shang-Chi 2, the live-action Naruto movie, as well as Spider-Man 4, which is absolutely crazy. Mm-hmm. Like 3 of my most anticipated movies, all directed by the same person. I don't think he's obviously going to be directing the same 3. Like, I think he's going to have to drop 1 or maybe 2.
And that's something that happens. It's just a shame if he took Spider-Man at the expense of Naruto.
I think Shang-Chi's gonna
Or-
suffer. I think so. It depends. I know Naruto's script has been finished. They're reworking the script that was written last year, so I know that that's moving along pretty fast, and I know they're going to fast track Spider-Man.
Yes.
Sony is not going to wait 3 to 4 years to drop Spider-Man 4.
Look at No Way Home.
Yeah.
I was shocked by how quickly that ended up coming out.
I would be surprised if they don't start production next year.
Yeah.
For a 2026 release.
So it'll be fascinating, but it's very worrying. I need to pull this up just because I've been talking about this.
What is that?
I myself love a few live action Disney movies. Heck, I even love what Corn Blue calls the High School Musical cinematic universe.
Fun fact, I'm a diehard High School Musical fan.
But
diehard. I love them for the silliness that they are.
Which they are, but it's funny because
I like musicals.
But that's the thing. I've been floating around an idea to Monty, guys, and I'm going to weaponize that comment to promote it. Guys, I want so badly for us to watch Descendants.
Guys, let us know in the comments. Let us know in the chat. Do you want a first time? If you guys want it, I'll do it. If they want it, I'll do it. I'm a man of the people. If the people want it, I'll do it.
Because I love that franchise. I was way too old when the first one came out, but I don't care. And it's still Kenny Ortega.
Kenny Ortega is great at musicals.
But yes.
So if you want us to watch The Descendants, let us know down in the chats. Well,
Descendants, because The Descendants.
Oh, different movie. Very, very different movie.
Actually, here's a great question, real quick, from Ethan. What do you think of Kamen Rider or Toku as a whole?
I love Toku. I have loved Toku my entire life, even before I knew it was Toku.
Yes.
I grew up watching old Godzilla movies. I got into like the original Toei, like tokusatsu stuff at a very young age.
He does like to sing "Life is Sweeter"
because it's an earworm, and it was weaponized by TikTok.
Yes.
TikTok weaponized that song. It's not my fault. Yes. But like I was saying, I grew up watching Power Rangers. I've been watching Power Rangers since I had memories. Hell, my birthday is like the day before Power Ranger Day, and the day after Power Ranger Day. So it's always been a part of my life. For the younger parts of my life, all of the stuff that I loved that was Toku, I didn't even know it was Toku. I didn't know that tokusatsu was a genre.
No.
And then as I grew older and I researched it more, I really fell in love with the genre as a whole.
Yes.
And that's something that Nikki really liked.
Yeah.
Like she liked tokusatsu, and I'm like, you like this genre, but you've never seen Power Rangers?
Well, I don't know if I necessarily like the genre.
Well, the concept.
Well, yeah, because I like the mass superhero aspect of it. Because that to me is always a blast, and I didn't think about it in those terms.
You knew the tropes of tokusatsu, and you seemed like you really understood it. So I'm like, and you've never seen Power Rangers? I feel like you would like that.
I don't know. I'm like really mad because I loved, even though they're not Toku, like the team up like superpower like animes like Dragon Balls and Sailor Moon and Card Captors. Like those are like they have a lot of those kind of same hero tropes.
Yeah, and I'm like, you know what? Let's give Power Rangers a try. Power Ranger Day was coming up.
Yeah.
It was the 29th anniversary of Power Rangers. I'm like, hey, give this show a shot. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
We dropped our episode 1 reaction, and the rest was history. And here we are. Almost 2 and change years later.
Yeah.
Watching Sentai. We're dropping Sentai. We're dropping Kamen Rider.
It's
and
wild.
Guess what? Probably an Ultraman coming in the
Ooh.
future. Oh, is that Vaughn? Vaughn, don't stop the boon boon, dude. Shout out to Vaughn, because Vaughn really like pushed me. Like, if it wasn't for like his advice, we were on the fence about doing Sentai and like doing Boon Boonjer,
which is wild.
And then I made a tweet like, "Hey, should we do it? And like, how do we do it?" And he answered all of my questions.
I know.
So huge shout out to Vaughn, because he's just the best. He really is.
So I have to thank Vaughn for my love of Boon Boonjer
you
coming
have
to fruition.
Yeah, because if it wasn't for, we would do like.
Oh, we probably would have been like, no, like I don't know if it's
wouldn't
for
have bought
us.
white cat ears.
That is very. And maybe some other things.
They don't even know that reference because they haven't seen the reaction. Wait until tomorrow, guys.
Well, I would hope.
Boon Boonjer reaction dropping tomorrow.
What do you mean know the reference? If they've seen the show.
Well, if you follow us on Twitter.
Yes.
Well, the reference that I'm making to your cat ears that you bought.
Yes. Okay. You're right. I'm assuming Twitter. Yeah. Y'all follow us on Twitter because we have some great bangers.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And Jen, yes, we do have to collab on some Spider-Man content when Listen, dude, I'm waiting for you to come on stream. I invited you on stream to talk about the Power Ranger reboot. Which
Yikes.
version of it? I have no idea. But whenever you want to come on and chat, you're more than welcome to. But I feel like I lost track again.
We're just trying to talk about the greatness of Toku.
Just Toku, like, yeah, we became really big fans. It's interesting because I grew up a huge comic book fan. Like, obviously reading comic books my whole life, and there's such a close bond between like Marvel and Tokusatsu, especially like Power Rangers and how Stan Lee wanted to create the earliest version of Power Rangers before it was Power Rangers.
It came very full circle, honestly. And the influence from each other is always there.
It's kind of like those two things have always been a part of my life. The day I met my first comic convention, I met the two biggest people I met were Jason David Frank and Stan Lee. So it was kind of like it's always been that merger.
I didn't know that was the same.
That was the same same day.
That's wild.
And two fantastic experiences.
Oh my god.
Which is wild because spoiler alert, not all celebrity interactions are good.
Oh my god.
It's crazy.
Hold on. This is so wild. I didn't ask for this. I will probably watch it.
Is that not just Phantom at the Megaplex? Phantom of the Megaplex?
Yes. Oh my god.
Yeah, Planet. Planet's in the chat. Planet, I mentioned earlier, these sick Morphing Grid hoodies support. Planet is always DJing live on Twitter, so make sure you go follow him on Twitter. Planet, you can drop your link in the chat. So
no,
oh, yes, to send it. All right, send it to us and we'll drop it. Go follow him. He's DJing at least once a week, if I remember the schedule correctly. But great Toku stuff. Yeah. A lot of Tokusatsu creators in here tonight. Really cool.
This would be sick.
Yes.
Because I know you would want that.
Yes. We're going to have to fly you back to do a Madam Web reaction.
Yeah. I haven't heard you talk about football that much.
I have been. It was a mess. I didn't watch the game. I saw the highlights, but it was a weird day in football yesterday.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Here we go. And there have been several others. So thank you all for your support.
You know what? I'm calling your bluff, chat. I'm going to be dropping a poll next tomorrow, maybe.
Oh God.
Should we react to The Descendants?
Yes.
Descendants.
I was gonna say.
I keep confusing it with the George Clooney, Matthew Lillard movie.
Which we theoretically could. I don't really want to as much.
No, it's very dark. It's a lot darker of a movie.
No to Bleach, unfortunately.
Yes to Pokemon.
Yeah. Yes.
That hit me right in the veins as the Pokemon addictions came out. That stuff like blew through my school, the Pokemon craze.
Oh,
everyone was battling and with the Game Sharks and the link cables, and it was like full Pokemon storm. I watched all of Indigo Plateau. I followed the anime pretty close. I didn't watch every episode, but I stayed up to date with it.
I stayed up until the dub changed because then that just made me upset.
I watched a lot of XY and XY and Z until Ash broke my heart. But when they forced him to lose, when the system forced him to lose in Kalos, but that's kind of where I ended it.
I'm sorry, this is pretty funny. Damn.
Listen, we all may have.
Vaughn, now you have to tell us which one.
Yeah, you gotta let us know. You have to let us know, and you have to sing it.
I was gonna say, like, how about now we shift focus?
Yes, now that more people are in here, we're gonna shift focus. We're gonna start our tier list that we have planned, our special Power Ranger themed tier list.
Yes.
And then once that's done, we could go back to answering questions. And but I think a lot of you might be mad at us when that comes. Probably not.
No, I don't think our takes are gonna be hot because like
probably not hot takes
compared to a lot of other ones.
But who knows? I don't know the temperature on this. I don't think I've ever gauged this.
All right, you know what? I will answer this quickly. Hot take: I am not very high on this movie. I'm sorry.
I like Beetlejuice.
I saw it very late in life. I saw it during probably like a Fathom event re-release in 2018, and I was like, I think I expected too much.
I mean, should I just tell them?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna be for all the people that are watching right now. The next movie that we really want to do, that we've been trying to do, for a long time, is Ultraman Rising.
Yes.
That will be the next movie reaction that gets done.
Yes.
We're going to be planning more movie reactions, especially newer releases of stuff that we want to cover.
Yeah.
That's this whole channel, stuff that we want to cover.
And that's a movie we just wanted to watch.
It looked so good. It was on both of our lists of films that we wanted to watch here. We've been putting off watching it to do the reaction.
And it would be so fitting because we're going to then have our first respective reactions and experiences with Ultraman in any way.
So this year we have to get it done before 2024 because in the year 2024
Mhm.
we will have our first reactions to Sentai, Kamen Rider, and Ultraman.
Yes,
which would be kind of crazy.
Okay, this is the last one before we get going. We have considered this.
We have considered it. We will do. My brain short-circuited for a second. We will start with Power Rangers.
Yes.
And then we will probably do Super Sentai and maybe Kamen Rider.
Yeah, because like we still have to get into them. There's a lot we have not even come close to covering.
No.
But
All right.
Yeah.
Start. All right, guys. We'll be starting our tier list now. We're doing a tier list of Power Ranger civilian team uniforms. Yeah, it's weird because I was talking about how cool some of these were.
Yeah.
And then I was like, we should just make that a tier list.
And the thing that was the most shocking to me was just how many there were.
Yes.
Because I figured like maybe half the seasons. I think this is well over half.
Yeah, and some of you may not count some of these, and some of you may count other things, and I don't care.
Yeah.
This is what we came up with.
Because I literally made this myself.
Yeah, we did this ourselves.
We talked it through. I pulled the images. So yeah, and feel free to like put your own takes in the chat. But we're gonna get going.
Yeah.
This one, right?
Yeah, that one right there.
Cool. All right. So, first question before we start: do you want to go in chronological or just whatever it is?
We should probably go in chronological this time.
Yeah,
right?
I agree. Okay. So that would mean we are starting with probably the first contentious one.
The first people like this will probably cause a lot. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys consider the Ninjetti suits team uniforms? Because they're not Ranger forms.
Not in this version, because my mindset with that is specifically because having seen the movie, the true Ranger form is when they have the freaking masks on. But they can wear them without the masks, and that's not like the fighting form.
Because the ninja, they get their spirit animals, but they kind of have those without the Ninjetti form, which we see later on in like Zeo and stuff.
Yeah.
We're gonna count them.
All right, I'm counting them. I think that's fair.
Which is hard because these are some of the best suits in Power Rangers.
Y'all, like this. So currently I have the cat figure.
Yeah, the Ninjetti cat figure.
I was also supposed to get the Chem one, but they sent me a second cat, so that was really annoying. Hot take. Hold on.
Oof.
Really
for the Ninjetti. They're one of the best. They are the best American exclusive Power Ranger design.
And maybe because like
possibly the Titanium Ranger is sick.
And maybe it's just because we're older. But like, if I had to cosplay,
what are you talking about? I'm young. What's up, fellow high schoolers?
It's just like if I were to cosplay, I would be quicker to wear that than so many of the
It
others.
looks so comfortable.
And I like the headbands. I like the sashes. And the colors pop super well because they are very dominant with the colors.
Yeah.
So I think I know where we both land.
But here's the thing, though. This is a team uniform tier list, right?
Yes.
So we're not ranking the most important aspect is how the suits have to function as a team, right?
No. I mean, yes and no. Like, it's a portion of it, but like it's how you rank. It's how you would just view it as a design too, because it's not like any of them are different.
Because I feel like some of these work way better as like a team uniform.
Like what?
We will get to it. I don't want to give my opinions. Like,
I thought you meant in terms of the Ninjetti itself.
I mean, like in terms like that look more uniform than that. Yes.
Well, yeah, okay. Because I think what make this a little sicky is it is kind of a fighting uniform.
Yeah.
But anyway, but yeah, all I know is I love it.
I love it too.
So, where are you thinking?
Just put an S tier. We know we're both thinking it. I didn't want to start with an S so early.
But we don't have to keep it there.
We will start at S.
Because we know there's a lot that will not be an S.
Because we know that there's a lot not being an S.
Yeah.
And we'll see how the list looks when we're finished, and then we'll make our final adjustments.
Yes, because really quickly with the next one, the Alien Ranger.
Are some of the ugliest designs I've ever seen. I could see what they're going for.
I know entirely what they're going for. And again, at least it's comfortable. At least it looks comfortable.
They're going for more of like I guess the Next Generation, like Star Trek: The Next Generation
a
uniform,
robe,
like something really alien-esque.
but not at the same time. It looks like pajamas.
They look so bad. They're the horrible fits.
Yeah, and here's the thing. They're mostly black with an accent of color, which does work with others.
Yeah.
Just not with this.
It doesn't work, especially because they got those big bulb heads. And
which are technically not the uniform.
Not the uniform, but it doesn't help the uniform.
Yeah.
Because they put them in these slimming black, so it kind of looks just
it
like
makes their heads look worse.
It kind of just looks like a light bulb, a weird light bulb. We both know what it is. Yeah. The problem is we're trying to draw these easy ones out too much when they're ones that we'll probably fight over.
But
this is D.
Yeah. And here's the thing. I didn't really want to put an F because I don't know if I truly despise it. But yeah, this is probably one of the lowest.
I mean, yeah, that's garbage. That's hot garbage. That's terrible. Get that out of here.
Okay, so coincidentally, the next one chronologically would be In Space.
Which is a fantastic suit.
That is such a cool looking suit.
The problem is I would never be caught wearing that.
It's a very much, I mean, probably more than even Alien Rangers. This is what we think the future is going to look like, which it does. It looks straight out of Xenon.
There's a reason why we never see any of them wearing it again. After, like, whenever TJ comes back,
yeah,
he's just wearing like a blue shirt.
Yeah, or red.
Or red shirt.
I do like it though, because I think
it's so uncomfortable. I know the actors had a lot of problems wearing them.
I mean, the biggest problem is the jackets are too short and they're too small.
They're too short. It doesn't look like they could actually fight in them.
No, the biggest, because I like the concept. I think the general conceit of you have this pretty neutral but still striking gray, and then their shirts are their colors. I think that's a good concept.
Yes.
That just wasn't executed perfectly. But it's still good though.
It's a great concept that we see executed way better later on in the franchise. Because the problem is this show, even though they were in space, existed in the era that, like, it wasn't a future show.
No, but it was like they were kind of going for that aesthetic.
And yeah, you could say they're wearing like alien clothes, but still.
That said, I do like it.
I like it. I don't hate it, but I don't love it.
Well, our audience all really love it.
Well, guess what? It's not your tier list.
I would personally.
These are pretty mid for me.
I think it's an A.
I would go B.
I can do high B.
Let's say high B for now.
Because I think there will be better.
There will be better. There will be worse.
Yes. So I think, but I feel like it'll be on the higher end of B anyway.
Yes.
Okay, so this one was really hard because there's.
Which one? Oh, this is really hard. We're counting, I guess, the TerraVenture crew uniforms because enough of them wear crew suits.
Because Kendricks and Kai have exactly the same.
Yes.
Other than it's color fitted, and then Damon has his tech suit.
Yeah.
And then you said Mike technically also wears it.
Mike also wears it.
It is a uniform.
He doesn't technically wear it. He definitely wears it.
So it's a uniform.
Everyone but Leo wears it, and I guess Maya.
And
Karan. Okay.
But enough of them to wear like it is a uniform.
Yeah. So we're gonna count it, which is weird because I actually like these better than the space ones.
Oh, I don't agree. Now, by all means, is it more practical in every way? Abso-freaking-lutely. And that is like a shirt I would probably just even wear day to day. But like it's not distinctive. They don't even all like you're talking about team cohesion. There's no cohesion.
That's what I was gonna bring up. The only reason why this is gonna go lower is because there is no team cohesion. If everyone on the team wore that uniform,
that would help.
That would probably and it was in their color.
Yes.
Even Damon could keep the jumpsuit.
That's the other weird thing. I do really like Kendricks's, but that is not pink.
Yeah, no.
That's just annoying.
This is them perfecting the Star Trek look of Power Rangers.
While still not being overtly Star Trek. And I mean, again, having not actually seen Lightspeed, I could absolutely be missing it, but it's just so weird that, like, because Leo's normal outfit is kind of stupid.
Yeah, very stupid. He's just, and unless, especially when he's wearing clothes. Sometimes he's not even wearing a shirt.
Oh, I know that clip.
That's a GIF that's been shared all across everywhere.
I mean, that's the kind of things like you guys show someone like, hey, this is Power Rangers.
No, that's not. What?
What? So I'm gonna say C.
Yeah, high C.
I feel bad because again, it's not bad.
It's not bad, but they could have did more, and they should have did more.
All right, now here's a big one.
This is a big one.
Wait, why can't? Okay.
This is a big one.
The Lightspeed jackets.
The infamous Lightspeed jackets.
This is now
they're pretty iconic.
Yes. I think what annoys me about this show in general is the fact that this is another everyone wears the same outfit all the time, but they have the one jacket and that's their matching piece.
But I love that because you want to know what? That feels like a team to me.
They do feel like a team, yes. And it's a good jacket. It's a very practical jacket.
And the detailing on the jackets are really, really cool. They all have their specialty on there. They have their number, their color.
Yeah.
They're bright red, which are emergency colors. They fit in with the theme of the show extremely well.
And the fact that it managed to look good with all their different outfits, which are all outrageously different.
They're always in them when they come back.
Yes.
Whenever any of these actors come back, they're always in the jacket.
They even gave them to Time Force.
They're so cool that they even switched jackets. They did the jacket switch in Time Force because everyone loves these damn jackets.
Yeah.
There's a reason why Sentai Jackets made these, and they're super successful because everyone wants them. Really cool, simple cosplay jacket.
Yes.
Works super well as a team uniform.
Mm-hmm.
Looks really good. Has unique. It could be a little more unique.
It could be because it really is. It really is a simple jacket.
But the problem is that would take away from the emergency aspect. If there were too many colors on there.
No, I don't think the colors are the problem.
Yeah, no.
So I think this is really good. I am going to go A.
I will go A also. I was even ready to commit to high B, but I wanted an A.
I think it pays me to say, but I do think it's better than In Space. Because like there's no like actual technical flaws with the jacket itself.
Yeah, I mean we may even raise it higher depending on how this list goes out. These are tentative spots, guys.
Tentative, not Sandstone. Okay.
I'm gonna be honest with you. These are garbage.
These are horrible.
They're just white parachute suits.
I get what. Now talk about them trying to be futuristic and somehow failing harder than everything that came before.
It's crazy. Like these, whereas the Lightspeed jackets are so simple but have so much personality, and the way each character wears it gives them so much personality.
Yeah.
I think the Time Force suits are so bland and lack so much personality.
There is none because they try to make them look like spacesuits.
They're spacesuits, but they're also futuristic. They're police uniforms.
And white is not really doing them favors.
No.
Especially when it's that baggy.
Yeah, it's Power Rangers. Throw some of their colors on there. Like if they had striping in their colors, that would help that so much more.
The problem is I already don't like the fabric. I don't like the way it sits on them anyway. No. It's so insanely unflattering, and you can say that's practical. To me, it doesn't even look that comfortable because they still have like some kind of cinchers at their waist, and like.
There's a reason why we see them more in the 2000s civilian clothes than we do in these outfits.
Yeah, and it's not just because of camouflage.
And it's not just because of camouflage, because these things are a nightmare to maneuver in, I'm sure.
You want to know what is kind of weird?
What?
I will say, I actually think Alex looks the best in it.
Yeah.
Because I think it fits his character more.
100%.
Because for the rest of them, it's like, yeah, it's obviously their job. It just doesn't look striking.
Like Trip looks weird. Katie looks weird wearing that because they have so much personality.
Yeah, and I get that they're being muted because that again, they're supposed to be in their professional garb. I don't know. I don't know what better way to describe it. It's just no.
Yeah, no.
So this is now the question is how low?
Higher than Alien Rangers because they're just wearing black blankets. I
would rather wear the Alien Ranger.
I wouldn't.
I mean, okay. I think for the purposes of the story, these
I feel like I would fit it. I would feel like I would look more normal wearing Time Forces, and I would look like more of a cult if I wore Alien Rangers.
All right, so I'm gonna go. No, that's fair. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Now these jackets, are pretty amazing.
This is to me.
Well, they're not. They're vests.
Well. Cole's is a vest because
he rips off the sleeves.
It can be either. Isn't that a good thing?
Yes, it's versatile.
And this is amazing.
They're really good. I love the patch with their animals on it.
Yeah.
They all uniform but unique.
Yeah.
in their own colors, very vibrant. I
And
think it works with all of their outfits.
It looks good on all of them.
Yes.
And I think they were very smart with this costume design because all their outfits work both with and without them.
And it's so weird, right? Because it's the same design and
Mhm.
same fit for every ranger, but each of their jackets feels like it represents their personality, like the way they all wear it,
Yeah.
like just the way that Jessica's looks.
Mhm.
I was saying her actress's name,
Alyssa?
Alyssa. Just the way that Alyssa's looks makes her look very studious, makes her look very scholarly.
Yeah.
Taylor's makes her look
authoritative.
Yes.
And then Cole, he rips it off,
Yes.
so that works.
Max's is a little baggier
Mhm.
because he's like the little brother of the group. He's the heart of the group. Danny's is a little more uptight and fitting because
Yes.
he's like the shy one. Like he's
Mhm.
very like uptight and
It looks so flattering on all of them.
I think this is really good costume design.
This is fantastic. I think that's because I have actually seen a little bit of Wild Force, and I think that
I would wear this.
Yes. Oh, I would wear this very quickly. So, all right. So, how high are we going? This is hard.
It's tough because
I think it's easily better than freaking Lightspeed, though.
Yeah, we'll put it high A. We'll see what we can do there, but yeah, okay, we'll leave it there. I'm happy with that for now.
Yeah, I think it's insanely good. Okay, so next, here we go.
See, the problem is though.
Now
you have these, and these are some of the best. These are the best costume designs in Power Rangers.
I know.
The Ninja Storm, Ninja Academy fight uniforms.
This is the best combination of civilian and ranger uniform?
Yes, because I think these work in the sense of like these are clearly made to stand out and be unique, but there's also a strong sense of practicality to them.
But like, here's the other thing that works so well is, now correct me if I'm wrong, since I don't know everything about Ninja Storm.
Okay.
The color is based on like their ninja specialty.
Yes.
So it works well in that regard
Yeah.
because they all have a different one. And then it reflects their personality and then their ranger color. And even though technically, yeah, they have other students wearing them, they still feel differentiated because obviously the others are gone.
Yeah.
The rest of the time.
That's not even including like the special features they have, the fact that they can put on the hood and the mask, which is really cool.
Yes.
The ninja seasons, well, some of the ninja seasons have the best costume design. I think these work so well.
Yes. I think they look really good. Thunder also looks really good.
Thunder looks great.
It's just a really good looking suit. And then you know what? You have to give it credit for the fact that they're so skilled. They can just take off whatever they're wearing and it's already there.
Quick change. The quick change ability is one of the strongest powers in Power Rangers.
So this has to go.
This is going S tier. Screw it. I don't care.
But where would you go?
Let's keep them tied. We're gonna have to come to that because I know which one I prefer.
It's tough because what I appreciate is that they're both very different takes.
They're so much more badass. Like the Ninjetti are like, we're 90s teenagers.
Yeah.
Doing karate. Like the Ninja Storm uniform is like, we'll ruin your day.
Right. But that's what I appreciate is that they could have two outrageously different takes and they do work for their respective tones.
Yeah.
And I think that's the mark of good costume design. Oh no, no, it's right here.
No, there it is.
All right. This is
tough.
So
because this is another really good uniform.
This is like the improved version of Lost Galaxy.
This is a vastly improved version of Lost Galaxy because they're all wearing it.
Yeah.
All of them have unique colors and differentiations to it.
Yeah.
And they each do something with it that makes it feel unique to them.
Yes.
Like how the girls wear it, how Bridge has the glove on.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's all little variations on the suits that make them feel unique.
I think my biggest, if I had to like nitpick any issue, is as good as they look, they feel like costumes. Like they don't feel like they're.
I don't think they do.
I think more so than Lost Galaxy, because Lost Galaxy, maybe because of its plainness, it's like, okay, I buy this as a uniform.
See, these feel more like cadet uniforms to me. Like these feel like military uniforms to me.
Would a military uniform have that much color?
If the military was Power Rangers, yes, 100%. I mean, how our military has colors on it, not as vibrant.
Not individuals.
The classes are separated into the different military branches are separated into colors.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like Power Rangers.
The one thing that I do have to mark off are, and like, guys, I've been spoiled on this. They're so freaking lazy that like when Sky wears red, it's very clearly too short for
Yeah.
That was horrible.
I mean, hey, it costs money. Suits cost money.
That's fair.
Um,
But for the tailor-made ones for each other,
they're great. They're not as good as either of the ninja suits, and I don't think they're as good
as the jackets.
As the jackets.
At least not the Wild Force ones, because yeah, that's the thing. Like I said, there's just something about them, like, because they're very clean. I'm just trying.
I really like them.
Yes.
But I don't think I could put them above the jack. I guess we have to put them above in space.
They're definitely above in space.
So high B.
Yeah, for now, which again, that could change because I do think they are an A worthy.
Yeah. The problem is we don't want to give everyone A.
We're not going to give everyone
We're not going to give everyone A. Definitely not. But
yeah, so
what's next?
Oh, talk about not giving everything A.
All right, these are pretty mid. The problem is I like the thought behind it.
Yes, tremendously.
I like where they were going with it.
Yeah.
Execution.
The problem with the execution is that they all wear it too differently, that they don't look like uniforms anymore.
It's almost as if they designed half a uniform and then ran out of budget.
And then told everyone, like, just do what you're comfortable with.
Just do it.
But like this is literally the antithesis of like the Wild Force. It's like, yeah, they have their own spin, but it just looks sloppy. Like Chip looks like a slob.
Yeah.
Completely undone.
Because here's the problem. I wish they would have fully committed to the theme of the season, right? Because it's like a half commit.
Yeah.
Whereas the ninja seasons, they committed.
Very hard.
They are ninja uniforms. Whereas this, I wish it would have been way more mythical. Like, give them cloaks, give them tabards, give them like full-on like blouses.
Yeah, like probably if I had to say,
they have magic.
Yeah. I would say Xander probably wears it the best.
Probably.
Because he is the one that's the most committed to it.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's cute that Maddie has her shirt hanging out a little bit, but like, again, there's no consistency. It just looks sloppy. And like, really, there's no real reason for it.
Like, it would have been really cool if they played with the fantasy element and done like a D&D campaign and make each of the Rangers like a different, like, make their look.
Yeah, like a different class or
like a Baird or like a warrior
or something like that. But no,
that would have been cool. But it's just like, let's give them all vests and a cape and call it a day.
Yeah,
we ran out of leather. We ran out of leather.
Yeah,
we don't care. It's lazy and it shows.
So I'll do low. I think low C.
Yeah, I agree.
Because not the worst. Still not the worst.
Man, I'd still wear Damon's jumpsuit over that any day.
This is an interesting one.
It's an interesting one because I see what they're doing.
And I like the black.
I love black.
I think the jacket design is actually pretty good.
My biggest problem is I think the Operation Overdrive uniforms would have worked better if they were all in their color.
But this is the weirdest thing is like the Ranger suit is the one with overwhelmingly the most white in the worst way. So talk about no cohesion between those two designs.
It's so black and they're so I would really want, because they're not a spy agency, they're not ninjas, they're adventurers. So
shouldn't it be brown then?
Why aren't they in like adventuring uniform? Like, why aren't they wearing like Indiana Jones like jacket? Like, why are they not wearing leather jackets or like vests and like make them all adventurers? Do something cool. Like they for characters that all have specialities and we're part of a team.
It's so uniform.
Yeah, put together because of their unique specialities.
Yeah.
None of that's presented. Even the Lightspeed Rescue with the same exact jacket makes each of them feel like
more individual.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, no, I agree. Which again, it's too bad because I think it's cool that because they were trying for something different. It's a cool, sleek look. Like maybe it was a more, I mean, it's a tech season, but like a more. Because I don't even, like you said, it would be a spy. That would probably be the closest thing. Because in space, I don't think it would make sense. So again, I think it's a solid effort. I would say like bottom of B because I don't hate it.
I would probably put
or top
of C.
Okay,
I don't want to give them the distinction of B because like I feel like that B is leaps and bounds above that.
Yeah,
I mean, I just feel like it's missing something. I
mean, I'll say this: I would wear it over in space.
I would wear it over in space.
Yes,
but I appreciate in space for what it is.
Yeah, if it's the season, you can't say it doesn't.
Yeah, whereas I think theirs doesn't.
No, so It's very weird.
Speaking of ones that fit
The season.
fit the season,
Yeah.
the next ones do,
Oh,
and it's the Jungle Fury, Pai Shui training. I guess they're training or Pai Shui uniforms,
You have to tell me.
which are very cool.
Yes.
They work extremely well with the theme because not only are they martial arts based,
Yeah.
they fit in with the martial arts that they're learning in the academy,
Yeah.
which is Shaolin monk style kung fu.
And they're so distinctive. They're so identifiable. And I think they at least look good on
The
them.
material works great. I
Mhm.
like that it has a little bit of texture to it,
Yeah.
a little bit of gloss to it,
hmm
because it shows like we'll kick your ass, but
It goes good with the black
yes,
bottoms.
100%. I think colors and like the bright colors work very well with the black.
Excellent.
And yeah, I do agree with you, Nolish. These are super underrated. I don't see enough people talk about them.
I was gonna say, and talk about something that would actually be reasonable to cosplay if you wanted to.
Why are more people not cosplaying these?
Yes.
I'm gonna get one.
Can we also acknowledge?
I'm gonna get one.
Because something I also think is a big point is even though they're not my favorite Ranger suits, they coordinate so well
Yes.
with them.
The black and the colors work extremely well with the suits, which are very minimal.
Yes.
But they're minimal suits and minimal uniforms for a season that's about monk lifestyle, a lifestyle of training in kung fu and giving your life to the martial arts.
Yes.
So it makes sense that everything's minimalist.
I think this is very good for the season.
These are really great.
This is where it's tough because now we actually like have to make hard decisions.
This is going to be the hardest decision we make.
I know.
The problem is we know that they're going above B.
Oh, easily.
100%.
They're easily going above B. It's just how much higher.
How much higher
Because
do we go?
I want to put it over Lightspeed because I think they were more. They definitely did a lot more than Lightspeed. But then it's hard because it's like because they're kind of similar in concept to Wild Force.
I think in between Wild Force and Lightspeed because I do like the problem is Lightspeeds are so much more like you could wear those in every day.
Yeah, which is both good and bad for this purpose. No, I think it, like I said, it's doing something very similar to Wild Force, just with a touch less individuality with it, which is fine because they're students. They're supposed to. It's all meant for a reason.
And they also represent their animal spirit and their field of study.
Yeah.
As well. So again, like all the martial arts, I shouldn't say that.
I was stop saying that.
I shouldn't say that.
You know it's not true.
I know what's coming. But really great suit.
Yes. Okay.
Now, here's the thing.
This is a weird one.
No, I love these.
Okay.
I love the Power Ranger RPM jackets.
They're cool.
They're so cool. Not only are they cool, but they fit with the season, the theme of the season, so well. Mad Max, post-apocalyptic. They're driving. They're in this like dystopian future. Muscle cars. A lot of human innovation. Throw them in some black leather. It's just really cool.
It's very cool.
These like if I had to buy one jacket from any season of Power Rangers, I would buy an RPM jacket. That would probably be my first jacket I'd buy. My only complaint is that I think Ziggy's green should be more vibrant in his jacket.
Well, I was gonna say because like I'm really not familiar with them. Is it just their shirts really, or is the jacket have color?
The jackets have color.
Okay, just very subtly.
The jackets have color. Dylan's obviously is black, so it's black on black. The problem is the main three have color.
Yeah, they look good.
And they have bright color to them.
Yeah.
But when Ziggy comes in, since they're like the auxiliary two, it's like the main three and then the next two.
Yeah.
His jacket matches Dylan's in the sense of it's a very faded green. So I don't like that because I would buy if I had to buy one jacket, I'd buy Ziggy's. Yeah. Ziggy's one of my favorite Rangers.
But it's not the best.
It's just I would really want that green to be brighter.
Yeah, which is weird because his suit is not pale or anything.
Yeah, and who's Alex? Alex is right. The suits do have the numbers and the logos that are on their suits on the back of their jackets.
And that's cool.
And it makes them feel like a team.
And that coordinates with their suits, which also have their numbers.
And it's kind of like they're a motorcycle gang.
Yeah. So they're cool. they're not necessarily my favorite design just because they're a little basic.
This is where we're gonna butt heads because I love these and I know that you're not gonna like them as much as me.
That's fine.
So now comes the discussion of how far can I force you to put this on?
Well, I'll say this. I will easily put it over Lightspeed because I
Okay.
think they are they're more distinctive and I think they aesthetically are cool.
I agree. Yes.
I could even go over Jungle Fury just because I think there's a little bit more to them than this what is essentially a uniform.
Nolish, we will get you an updated Discord link. As let us bang through these last 3 on the tier list.
Yeah.
And we will drop the updated link in the chat.
Yeah, absolutely. I can even go over Jungle Fury. Wild versus Words tough.
Okay.
You be honest, where would you put it? Just tell me.
It's tough because for me, like my style, my aesthetic, like I love their whole look. Like I would that's how I would dress.
That is a cool look and that is very you.
Like I would dress in a black jacket, dark jeans, and like a colored shirt. Like I would that's something I would wear.
Yeah.
But I could see why people would like the Wild Force jackets more.
I was gonna now I have to ask, which of all these is my style?
Your style? Probably Lightspeed. Not Lightspeed, probably Wild Force. Wild Force is your style. Yeah, I could see you wearing it like Alyssa.
Yeah.
That's very you.
Because it also just looks more comfortable.
Yeah.
But
the problem is like I can never see you wearing like a kung fu like a jacket.
No, that's just
like as part of everyday attire.
No.
Like no, I could definitely see you wearing a vest.
And I can see you wearing the leather.
100%. I'll buy one right now.
Well, here's the thing. I guess because I do want to ask you this, since you have the benefit of the knowledge of the seasons, in terms of how they fit into the seasons, which works better, and also as a team, I guess. And be honest, if it's RPM, tell me.
Listen, I personally think RPM works better because I kind of just like the vibe it gives. It's such a vibey outfit.
And it's a vibey series.
Like the outfits, the costume design fits the outfit, like fits the world so perfectly.
Yeah.
I think RPM is one of the best seasons because everything is perfect about it. From production design all the way down to costume design, acting, casting.
So this is the outdated link?
That's outdated.
Okay.
So we'll drop it.
Just ramble and let me just try again.
Okay, I'm gonna ramble it. I'm torn right now. I mean, I'm not torn, but I'm thinking like, can I do this to you guys? Am I gonna bully RPM as high as I want to make it? Because listen,
if you believe it, like, because you're making a great point.
And the only thing I will say is that Gem and Gemma kind of bring it down because I really don't love the tracksuits because they're supposed to be pilots. Like their whole thing is like they're cars, but these two have aerial stuff.
Yeah.
So why like tracksuits? Like why like Mafia velour tracksuits? That throws me off.
But like I said,
like everything, the leather, like that core 5, seeing them pull up, getting out getting out of the muscle cars, getting out of the motors, getting off the motorcycles, Flynn getting out of his Jeep.
Yeah.
Like it's such a look and it's such a vibe. And Nikki dropped the updated Discord link in the chat.
Please feel free to join.
I'm putting it A. I'm putting it above Wild Force.
I think that's totally fair. Also, thank you to Knowledge Demon and Crane. I hope I said both of them correctly. Thank you so much for joining.
Thank you. Thanks for joining, guys.
I think that's fair.
That's fair.
You made a very compelling argument.
You know, what are people going to say?
Your opinion is wrong.
What are people going to say? I don't like RPM? I dare you. I dare you to say it.
Well, let's talk about something we definitely don't like.
Oh, my God. Here's the thing. I see the vision.
I think there's a vision.
Where's Toa? Where's Ranger Toa? Toa, if you're watching, come on here and get mad at me because I hate these.
I don't hate them. I don't think there's like anything egregious enough for me to actively despise it. It's just so insanely basic.
They're and they just don't fit. They look like kids. They look like they got children's sizes. They don't look comfortable. They don't look like samurai. Like it's so weird. They're supposed to be samurai. They're wearing like ninja training uniforms.
I think what's weirdest to me is the fact that they're sleeveless. I think it would have automatically been improved if they had even shorter sleeves, but a full sleeve that would have been more practical.
You know what would have improved them if they weren't compression fit and with sleeves so short.
Yeah, but that's the problem. It's like guys gotta look hot.
If they would have just been regular gis, they would have been one of the best uniforms, like with the colored belts and the colored sash.
Because this is a case to where it's predominantly black with an accent, and that would make sense.
The problem is the fit makes it look so cheap.
Yeah.
Because it makes it look like they made them before they cast the actors.
The material looks extremely cheap.
Yeah, it looks like little baby uniforms.
It looks like pajamas.
Yeah.
Wait.
That's what I was looking for, pajamas.
I was gonna say, wait, now which one's worse? Because here's the thing, is that
it's a battle for the bottom. We've come to a battle of the bottom.
Because I feel like there's a little more vision than with Alien, but barely.
Yeah, I see the vision. Like here's the problem. I see the vision.
Yes.
I see what they wanted to do.
And if you're like a young person, I could see you wanting to wear something like that.
I know all the Gen Zers in here are gonna want these to be high, but they're so bad. They're not good.
Okay, I think this has to be second from the bottom.
Yeah.
Because I can't put it in good conscience.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think it's better than Time Force.
I don't even totally disagree with that.
Because at least there's individuality to it.
There is. I mean, this is hard.
It's like, what's worse, the bland uniforms or the bland acting? that's what we're deciding right now.
You know what? I think I would probably rather wear that than Time Force.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, no, I don't know.
I'd rather wear spandex than wear that. That's just a hard, like that wouldn't look good on anybody.
Some people it would. Because here's the thing, it doesn't look like they're not less attractive for wearing it.
I'm not saying they're not attractive people. Listen, all of these Power Rangers are attractive. That's why they're higher. They're good, all good-looking people. Yeah. There's not a single ugly Power Ranger in the history of Power Rangers. What I'm trying to say is that fit is not flattering on anyone. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson could wear that, and he'd look like garbage. It's just not a good.
Then why? Like I said, I think this is where it goes then. Unless you really think it's better than Time Force.
I just like the color. I like color.
That's fair, and I like black better than
entertainment fan. I love it. Quoting Dr. K. Yeah. That is not spandex.
This is the last one is very interesting
because it's so bad. It's so interesting because I want to know what they were thinking.
Here's the biggest problem with the thing.
What?
Is the material, like whatever shell they're using that makes it look so stiff, is what makes it the worst. I do get the vision though. There is a vision. I think a better vision than Samurai.
Yeah, I do. And me and Beetle, we're not being. I don't think we're being harsh because we're not judging. We're not talking about anyone's personal looks. We're talking about the clothes.
I don't know. I could maybe are being a little harsh.
I don't think we're being harsh. Those are ugly suits. What else are we supposed to say? Do you want us to give our opinions, or do you want us to just say because that would be boring? So we're also hype. We're also.
It could also be that they don't agree with us.
Yeah, and it's also entertainment value. We're ramping up the entertainment value.
Yeah, no, believe me, we.
But also they're horrible. But so that doesn't help. They're really bad.
But anyway, back to Ninja Steel.
At Ninja Steel, and Nolish quoted me. I want to know what they're thinking. It's funny because I do know what they were thinking. We need to sell more toys.
Well, yeah, probably the reason a lot of these exist.
We need to sell more toys because we made money on the last team when they were in uniforms, and then the team before this didn't have them, and we didn't make enough money. So if we put them in these weird cardboard Ranger suits, we could sell these as toys.
Yeah.
On top of the Ranger suits and make more money. Well, that's why the Super Samurai suits were created.
Yeah.
The whole Super Samurai suit.
I hate
the whole Megazord mode, like the suits that they wear in the Megazord, which are really cool power-up suits. They never wear them outside of the Megazord because they were only made to sell toys, but they should have just had them wear them to fight because those things are badass.
Oh my god.
What do we know? We're not a toy company.
No, and we're not costume designers.
But to be fair, the toy line's not existing right now, so I guess to be fair, they don't know what they're doing either.
But no, in all seriousness, I like I said, I do actually get the vision, and I think with better material, and if they simplified it, because again, it's predominantly black with an accent color with the hoods. I think that in general, like I get what they were going for. It's just bad execution.
The hoods are disgusting. Talk about like a season full of models. Like these are.
Yeah, this might be collectively one of the.
This is one of the best looking casts in Power Rangers, and these suits look bad on all of them, because they're blocky. They have sharp angles, and they have this big round bulbous hood that's like super stiff.
Yeah, like I said, it literally looks like cardboard or something.
What's even more hilarious about the whole conceit of these uniforms is their whole premise is that they're stealth suits. But how, like,
there's nothing stealthy.
There's nothing. If they're more stealthy wearing their clothes than they would be if, like, look at how much they stand out.
But isn't that like one of the problems with Ninja Steel is that they basically don't get to act like ninjas?
True. Because that what like the whole premise of Ninja was like they're the loud ninjas, they're the rock star ninjas, like they're the ninjas that aren't really
stealthy. So bad. I'll say this: I would probably still put it over Mystic Force because at least there's some cohesion that they lack.
If you want to put it there, that's fine.
I mean, tell me where would you
I'd put it in the garbage. Yeah, I could. You know,
do not put it at the bottom. I was gonna say
no, not at the bottom. I could see them above Mystic Force.
I could put them. Here's the thing: they're definitely above Samurai. Like, not even a question above Samurai.
More effort was put into these than were put into the Mystic Force uniforms.
Yeah, because again, I think with a different material, they could have instantly been improved.
Yes.
But yeah.
Right there.
Woo. This is a crazy list.
Okay, the shape is off.
It's a terrible shape, but
we have. You know what we could do?
What?
I'm okay with moving Overdrive to low B.
Yeah, I agree.
Because you know what? It is. I think compared to the three that are there, Overdrive is a jump.
It's a massive jump. Because again, I don't think this is inherently a bad costume. It's more so for the actual premise and no individuality.
And here's the thing.
What?
One of these can go to S because I do feel like A and S
are very close.
They're
very close because, like, I can't in good conscience say that those two in S are like miles better.
If we can make one giant S tier and put all 6 of these in there,
yeah,
I would love that, but we're not going to do that.
Yeah. So no, we could definitely put RPM to S.
So RPM, I would put to S, and then we have a little differentiation. We got 2 ninja seasons and 1 dystopian, really dark.
Yes.
Mad Max.
But it is interesting. All the jackets end up in the same place.
Yeah, I mean, except RPM getting gear.
Oh yeah, that's true. It's a very different type of jacket.
Because listen, jackets are cool, but when you have an outfit from head to toe,
yeah,
that really is leaps and bounds. Like jackets are wonderful because they're
versatile.
They fit the team functionality very well.
Yeah,
there's something you can cosplay easily.
It allows each member to actually wear something they want.
And of those 3 jackets in A tier, they all fit their season's themes very well.
Yeah,
emergency first responders, Shaolin Kung Fu Masters, wildlife, aka safari vests. I think they all work extremely well.
No, I think that's a great point. Now this is the question: are there any others that we swap around?
I don't think so.
I don't either.
The problem is I'm way too happy with this list.
I was gonna say maybe you'll hate on us. I like Ninjetti way too much.
It's you have to give it props because people consider it one of the best Power Ranger designs in the entire, like the best
original.
American. Yeah. And I agree.
Yeah.
It works so well. It looks super comfortable, very easy to cosplay, fits the theme and the season very well. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers is all about bright, happy-go-lucky, goody-goody.
And everyone talks about how much they love the movie. This is a huge part of the movie.
I could probably move it down.
Behind Ninja Storm?
Behind RPM. I could see myself doing it. The question is, will we?
I don't know. That's tough.
You guys in the chat talk me out of it, or else I'm doing it. You guys in the chat.
I will put Ninja Storm over it. Because Ninja Storm, I think, is spectacular.
I think Ninja Storm are the better ninja suits.
Ninja Storm. Oh hell yeah.
But the problem is, like, people will say those are powered forms, but the Ninja Storm,
They're not.
they have powers,
They have. They literally have to have powers.
but
to
not
even-
while they're wearing them. They have the power of quick change, which is more impressive.
Yes, I was gonna say. I mean, then we're getting way too into technicalities of like, okay, when is it a suit? When is it not? All we know is that it's a uniform that is not their ranger suit. That's basically all that qualifies to be here.
I'm happy with this. Guys, how do you feel?
I was gonna say,
Chad, how do you feel about this tier list?
because like I don't know how many concessions I can make for RPM, but at the same time, go ahead.
No, that's fair. Listen, it's a joint tier list. I have to respect you. You obliged me by moving RPM to S tier, and I appreciate that.
And
I
I
will
think
oblige you.
And I think you had a great impassioned rationale for where it is.
Yeah.
And like I said, maybe once I actually watch it, I'll feel differently.
I'm very happy with Ninja Storm at the top.
Yeah. Honestly, I do have to say, going back to our Ranger suit tier list, I am mad that I didn't push for that for number one. And that we
can revisit it.
We need to. Well, I mean, it'll only be very briefly.
We could revisit it. I mean, listen, I may feel listen, as I'm rewatching the seasons, I may feel type of way. I don't even remember where we ranked things.
I remember. I don't know what. I think it was just the picture was so good. I fought for some reason to put Dino Thunder at top.
The Dino Thunder suits are good though.
They are. They are a top 3 suit, but I fought for them to be number 1 over Mighty Morphin and Ninja Storm, and I regret that.
Ninja Storm suits may be the best suits, though.
I think they are. I wish what I wish I did instead was Ninja Storm, Mighty Morphin, Dino Thunder.
But here's the problem though, because I love all of the Ninja Storm suits, from the 3 main to the Thunder Brothers
to
Cam suit. They all work so well. I think I prefer the color scheme of Dino Thunder because it's more color.
Yeah.
And
it's very bright.
Trent's suit may be the best suit in all of Power Rangers. The white Dino. It's really good. I'm just talking out loud. I'm talking out loud.
But I'm just saying, I think in hindsight, I do wish I thought that I put Ninja Storm.
Yeah, I mean, I was fighting for Ninja Storm. I think they are I think they're the best suits.
They really are. And honestly, we just watched what did we just watch?
Ninja Storm.
Like a little bit, but not like a whole lot.
Yeah, we watched up until we got right until before the Thunder Brothers show up.
Guys, I'll just be candid. I'm watching at this point, not including the Zordon era, because that is what I'm trying to.
We're off limits on the Zordon era.
But other than that, I'm kind of all over the place because I can't help it. I'm too curious about the rest of the franchise.
She likes Power Rangers. We're not going to gatekeep Power Rangers. As I said on Twitter today, we're not gatekeeping Power Rangers from anybody. Whoever wants to watch what they watch. But Zordon era is off limits for right now.
Yeah, for reaction purposes.
Which, who knows? If we're keeping up these 4 and 5 parters, we might be done with the Zordon era by the end of the year. Because, damn, we're already 9 episodes in.
I mean, let's not go that
far. What is it? 7.
Yeah, but the Zordon era is very long.
It's very long.
But yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey. Speaking
hey, Blackwing. What's up, guys?
What's up?
Blackwing just crossed a major milestone. He hit 900 subscribers on YouTube. So if you haven't subscribed to him yet, go subscribe to him. He's another fantastic Toku creator. And let's get him to 1,000. How about that?
Yeah.
That's a good number.
Did you say 900 or 9,000?
900.
Okay, gotcha.
Because you know what's better than 900? 1,000. 1,000 is better than 100. So let's get him to 1,000.
Yes. But yeah, we have our list, which I will definitely save and have us post.
Yeah, we'll save this. We'll post it. I'll post it on Twitter so I can get yelled at.
Yes.
By everyone. Toa can come find me and yell at me.
I mean, this don't really depends that much.
I mean, listen, if people have grievances, it's going to be with 1 or 2 things.
Yeah, I don't think this is an unreasonable list.
I think it's a pretty fair list, to be honest.
Yes.
I'm happy with it.
I'm happy with it too.
I'm happy with it. Let's not overthink it.
And it's all Power Rangers.
Let's lock it in. And maybe I will buy one of those for Ranger Stop next year, because I think we're planning on going to Ranger Stop next year. And maybe a Power Ranger convention this year. One of the ones that's left. And when I say one of the ones, I mean the one that's left. So maybe you'll see us. Who knows? Maybe not. I think you could exit out of the site.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have I downloaded it, so you are good to post it.
We'll post it later or maybe tomorrow, depending on what happens.
Okay. I'll think. Oh wait. No, I think this is a different one.
That's a different one. But it might have just click it again, maybe. We can go back to the page. We know the ranking. I mean, we
Yeah.
can just go back and look at the video. I think we all know.
Oh, the Power Ranger ones. Oh, the suits. 1,000%.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But we can do that later.
Yeah.
Blackwing. Yes, we will be at New York Comic Con.
Oh yeah,
That's one of our usual haunts. We're there every year, so we'll be back this year. We got to see you while you're there. We got to hit some henshins, some morph sequences.
Yes, because we have. Because what we have? We have the Mighty Morphin.
Mighty Morphin. We have the Xenizers.
I don't know what that is.
The Zeomorphers.
Oh.
The Xenizers. We have the Dino Thunder Morpher.
From Abba.
We have the Abba Ranger Memorial Edition Morpher.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting the Memorial Edition RPM Morpher.
Nice.
Or Go-Anger Morpher.
Yes.
I'm looking to also get the Memorial Edition Deca Ranger Morpher.
Oh, hell yeah.
So I'm really trying to booster my Morpher collection.
We have Boom Boomer.
We have the Boom Boom Changers, which are really cool. So, yeah, we're going to try and, like, I would love to. I know that me and Jem talked about doing something, but love to do more, like, morph videos, maybe.
Oh, hell yeah.
That would be really cool.
We have one so far.
We have one cash morph.
Very cool.
But I want to film it very cinematic and epic, so I'm not going to count that one.
That's fair.
But let's open up to questions.
Yeah.
If you guys have any questions, drop some questions. If you guys want to drop anything that pressing.
I like this.
That's dope. Wes. Yeah, I've seen your Wes cosplay. It's sick.
Yeah.
Smallville jacket. Oh, like when he was the Blur or the red blue Blur. Season 7 or 8 style. That's
Nice.
really cool.
Yeah,
guys, so now we'll just hang out for a bit.
Yeah.
Get to your questions. If you want to drop some super chats, drop them below. Help support the channel. We would greatly appreciate it. But if not,
I was gonna say really quickly. I know you and I have tossed around the idea of cosplaying.
Yeah. Yes, I'm aware we have cosplayed.
Oh, Doi, we did last year.
We did Sanji and Nami from One Piece last year at New York Comic Con.
Yes.
So yeah, we're definitely. I mean, we're thinking about doing some again this year.
Yes.
Some stuff X-Men related.
Ooh,
So
nice.
maybe.
Andrew, are we looking forward to the surprises in season 3?
What are you talking about? Nothing changes in season 3. Everything stays exactly the same.
Everything. No one changes. We have all the same cast members. Ooh, can you put on a helmet?
What's up, Lux? We have in a video. We've worn.
Yeah.
We did a whole intro with helmets on for way back in season 1 when we were covering season 1.
Yes. We have.
You were wearing the pink. I was wearing the Red Ranger.
Yes.
And maybe we'll have some new helmets coming down the line. Maybe something's in the work there.
Ooh,
we'll have a new helmet or two.
That's quite a tease.
Big tease. A lot of teases coming. But
nice. I love it. Thank you.
Thank you.
I like the appreciation.
The appreciation. The validation. I love it.
Oh my god. Underrated cosplay. Hey, props to anyone that could actually do that.
I love seeing those. I love the people that do the Megazord cosplays. The people that do the life-size Transformer cosplays are insane.
We saw one at
Terrificon.
A Bumblebee. It was a fantastic Bumblebee. I wish we had pictures, but no, huge respect to them.
Oh, K20. I didn't know that was you. K20 guys. K20 produces some of the best. If you like, probably the best Power Ranger patches in the game. If you ever need patches done if you're ever looking to cosplay any of these things and you need patches for your cosplays, hit up K20. He's got the goods, man.
Absolutely.
I need to get some hats from K20. He's got sick hats too.
I'm ready for. Here's the problem. You're basically saying the heroes versus the villains, and we know what will happen.
Will Monty switch sides? Will Monty join the Hashirians?
Ugh.
In our Boom Boom reaction, I guess that's one way to find out.
Yeah, I guess.
Dog Thigh. I ride for Dog Thigh, man. That's my boy.
It's insane. Like, honestly, screw Mad Rex, but Dog Thigh. Even though I'm not a big MMPR lover, I will honestly say 3 is the best. So what I am looking forward to that I'm aware of is the fact that it's supposed to be one of the most original footage heavy seasons.
Yes.
And I'm very excited to see that.
And I do think there's a lot more story focus.
There has to be, as far as everything I'm aware of.
Yeah, I think there's a lot more story focus. That's all I'll say. I don't really want to say more than that.
No.
But I will say nothing changes. Everything stays the same.
Gotcha.
A lot of change in season 2. New Rangers, new Zords. None of that happens in season 3. So just look forward to a lot of stability.
Yes. Cool cosplay idea. Zato as so Zato.
That's a great idea because that outfit looks so comfortable.
Uh-huh.
Not gonna lie, his little Zordon outfit.
Thank you very much, Andrew. I hope everyone enjoyed it. So
I hope you guys enjoyed us just arguing back and forth.
Yes.
And I hope we weren't too mean to the costume design. We praised the costume designers most of the time.
I give them
You gotta
credit.
call a spade a spade. You gotta call it out.
Out of the Zords we've seen in the first 2 seasons,
I mean, the Dino Megazord is literally a classic.
it's a classic. Which one do I like better though? Here's the problem: is the Thunder Megazord has such a terrible cockpit that gets so many points off for that.
Yeah.
Billy does some cool shit. That would be awesome.
Billy's always doing. He's the only one that does the cool shit.
Oh wait, we have a request. Can we do that?
No, we can't do that.
Titans,
stop fighting amongst yourselves.
I know.
In the chat.
Oh God, I hope I cry because I like feeling things.
I feel nothing ever, so I won't cry. That's not true. You'll see tomorrow.
Oh.
How emotional I get.
Y'all. Oh, you mean with Boom Boom Jerk?
Yeah.
Y'all, I'm pumped for that.
It's a great video.
Wait, have you? Oh, yeah.
I haven't watched it back, but just living it. I've lived it. I haven't seen your edit yet.
I do want to say this. The amount of emotion I felt last week, probably I think got inverted this week, but in very opposite ways.
Yeah, it's interesting. And of course I'm very emotional. You know, a lot of returns, a lot of lost returns. Craziness, but it's fun. It's fun.
Billy's one of the. He just is the GOAT Blue Ranger. I don't even think there's a question about that.
That's a topic for another day. That's a tier list for another day.
Yes. I'm so sorry, Morgan.
Morgan, I'm sorry.
But follow us on Twitter at the MontyVerse if you want to see it, or feel free to watch this back.
The stream is not getting deleted. The stream will be left up, so you can go back and watch it.
Yeah. The answer is no, because even though not everyone calls it the Zordon era, I still want to avoid it.
Yeah, I mean, it's the last one with heavy connective tissue to the Zordon era. Nikki's whole thing right now is she's seen Mighty Morphin seasons 1 and 2, and she's seen past the Zordon era. Yes. A lot of stuff past it.
Nothing between where we are now and Lost Galaxy I've not seen, and I intentionally have not seen.
That's where we kept her, because I wanted her, she was excited, she wanted to learn more, so I was like, all right, go do your thing. Yeah. Go watch other seasons. But we kept that Zordon era sacred. Yes. We need to call it something else, because Zordon sucks. The Zordon sucks era.
Look, I think it would have been very interesting to see the Die Ranger suits. I personally think they're not very good looking, but just for the purpose of something different.
I understand why they didn't.
Yeah.
And it was a big risk.
I don't know what this is yet. Do you know?
Yes.
Is it cool?
Maybe.
Yay, love in the chat.
A lot of love. I love.
If I remember, I cried, but that maybe because I watched most of it after watching. Oh God!
No,
that's so morbid.
Don't watch sad dog movies.
Well,
yeah, sad dog movies are.
I hope these are better multi-parters than season 2.
Yeah, I mean, not off to a good start.
Yeah.
With the multi-parters, but Ninja Quest is good.
It's never gonna stop.
We could physically never stop the Boom Boom.
No.
It's like the Juggernaut. Once it's in motion, you can never stop it.
I can't wait.
I ride hard for Kimberly.
Y'all.
I don't care. A lot of people hate. A lot of the younger people. A lot of the Gen Zers hate on Kimberly.
Let's put it this way. Wait for Morphin Monday next week if you want to hear about this.
We go on a full Kimberly rant. We both physically get soapboxes, not physically, and stand on them.
Here's the thing: is I'm very interested in doing some kind of retrospective once we're at the end of MMPR. I think that's still a little limited.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not against it though. I think with the kind of fun things we're doing though, like either with the tier list or the brackets, there needs to be some level of substantial options.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I'm happy to do some kind of retrospective like that. How do you like In Space? I haven't seen it.
She hasn't seen it yet. I love it. She has not seen it. I am a big fan of In Space.
Oh no.
For what? Justice for why?
Oh wait, here we go.
The Alpha era, yes.
Or
that works on. That's good.
I think this works better.
The BS era.
That works probably.
The BS era or the. I like the Alpha era because it works. It's a name that works on two fronts.
Yeah.
Alpha for Alpha 5 and Alpha because it's the first and it's the first letter in the Greek and Roman or the Greek alphabet.
Yes, thank you, and thank you.
Kim is goated.
I'm looking forward to it.
My millennial ass will fight for Kim any day of the week.
Oh man, do I want to?
Is there? I feel like there's no good quality version of it. Well, maybe
if there was, the thing is, there's also other things we need to watch first, like Alpha's Magical Christmas.
Alpha's Magical Christmas. For Christmas.
I believe
we can do that for Christmas this year.
I haven't even seen it yet. Seen the whole arc.
She hasn't even seen the arc yet.
And I know
we're like at the pinnacle of the arc, and now it's arcing.
This is a loaded question because we can't really answer it because we haven't seen enough Sentai.
Yeah.
But I am very fully willing to believe that Sentai as a whole is better.
I mean, just from seeing Boom Boomger, I could say that Boom Boomger is better than a vast majority of Power Ranger seasons.
Yes.
And it's not even close.
No. It's in all seriousness, it's insane how, because this is our problem, is when we record our reactions, especially when we were doing the worst episodes of season 2 of Mighty Morphin, it was so horrible having that juxtaposition of quality.
Yeah, I mean, it's you could just tell the effort that goes into Sentai. You could tell the effort the writers put in. The characters all have arcs. There's continuity and personality.
Yeah.
All these it's the ability of the writers to dangle loose threads and then pull on them 20 episodes later.
Yes.
Is just it speaks to how well written the series is.
What are you speaking about? Which one specifically?
I mean, the one can we spoil it? Like the one that's coming up next episode is one that jumps to mind immediately.
Or
like the plot thread from episode 1 that reappears.
Yeah.
Like that's fantastic. Like all the stuff with Shashro.
Yeah.
Like that's coming to a head now is really interesting. The stuff with Ty's mentor.
Yeah.
It's so well written. And I think a lot of Power Ranger seasons have great stories.
I literally point something out to you like, oh, remember that thing from episode 1 that got tied into that episode that just aired? Like, it's amazing.
It's really good.
Oh, thank you so much, Johnny. And yes, that was a good multi-part.
100%.
Especially for Kimberly.
Really great, really fun.
Assuming you mean In Space.
Hopefully.
Yes.
Because I don't think we could get into that.
Yes.
That's that. I mean, In Space has some of the best arcs. It's really cool.
Yeah.
There's some of my favorite episodes of Power Rangers are from In Space.
This is tough because
great question.
Here's the thing.
Let's really think this out.
Because here's the thing. What do you get Taya?
Hashtag Taya meter for life. Shashro is the type of person that would invade Taya's privacy to find him exactly the one.
Well, yeah, he does that anyway.
But the greatest gift of all would be Taya knowing that he cares.
Yeah.
Like what it's that Superman question. It reminds me of the old Superman, the classic Superman story. What do you get for the man who has everything?
Yeah.
So I think that's the same kind of thing with Taya. And I think that all Taya really wants is to know that his friend, is just to have friendship.
I think that's 100% true because I think you already kind of see that with his development in that even growing up, there was never one specific thing he ever wanted to do or to be. He's just a very passionate person who cares about other people's passion and wants to help them with that.
Yeah. He's very altruistic. He's not, I don't think he's I think he's like me. I hate getting gifts. I much prefer to give gifts.
Right.
I get way more joy in giving gifts than I do in receiving them.
Yes.
So I think that also is what Taya's vibe is. But he would buy Shashro a giant aquarium.
Yes.
And Shashro would pretend to hate it. But when no one else was watching, he would say, "Thank you, Taya." And he would immediately jump around and be happy about it.
Yes.
That was a really in-depth answer.
It was more than I expected, but I don't know why I'm surprised.
I could think very quickly on my feet, people. Unless you haven't noticed.
I don't know what that is.
JDF did a Ranger Kata video, Green Ranger Kata video, because as you know, JDF is a very, very well-trained martial artist.
Yes.
So since Power Rangers was teaching about the good of martial arts and all of the positive influence that martial arts has, they released videos where JDF did taught kids the Green Ranger kata, and a kata is a system of moves in martial arts.
Okay.
That creates a sort of what's the word I'm looking for? That creates a kata is the word, but it creates a sort of dance, if you will.
I get it. Like a sequence.
A fluidity of movement. That's the word, sequence of movements.
Okay.
That is all encompassing with a lot of moves that style of martial arts has.
Right. I don't know, just because I know there's other Ranger promotional stuff out there. I don't know.
Maybe that's something that we could do like on a Power Ranger day when we run out of like specials.
Yeah.
Like we could watch a lot of, or maybe we'll do it on a live stream. Maybe we could watch it on a live stream. That's something that we could definitely do.
No, definitely. Yes, I want to watch it as soon as it's available. I think it's still in theaters.
Yeah, we want to watch it. Maybe we'll fly to Japan.
I would do that. Guys, I'm not even kidding. There was a call for extras for a new episode of Boom Boomster, and I'm so, not that I could probably go anyway. I'm so annoyed because obviously you have to have a Japanese app.
As the president of the Tire Meter fan club, I want to be in a scene with Shashiro and Taya.
I mean, yeah, that sounds like you. Yes, I'm glad. I don't want anyone to ever hate her.
Kimberly deserves all the love.
Man, this is just one we never really got to.
It's such a shame. I wanted to watch it. I heard it was fantastic. The problem is it came out at a time when we were watching a million other things. I'm probably going to go back and watch it when it's over.
Yeah.
But I will say I have watched Tyler Hoechlin's performance as Superman in other things, and I really do love his take on the character.
Ooh. I'm glad I don't know what it is.
Yeah. I can't say anything about that, so not going to.
Ryan, we're doing well.
Hey, Ryan.
Hope you're doing well.
We're doing great. Hope you're doing good too.
Yes. I think have we seen these?
Yeah. Also, I mean, they do.
Yeah, they exist.
They exist. Maybe we'll watch Walters. And that's all I'll say to that.
She has so many.
She's so
the problem is the one that's on my mind now
is the one that I keep referencing.
Catch You on the Flip Side.
Catch You on the Flip Side. I went in the movie, guys, because this is insane. For anyone that hates on Kimberly, this woman looked Bulk and Skull dead in their eyes while they're cowering in terror from jumping out of this plane, said, "Catch you on the flip side."
Yeah.
Then does a backflip out of a moving plane.
Yeah.
What? What? She is a queen.
Yes.
Queen Kim. The Quip Queen.
Marty Scorsese. That's a good endorsement.
That's cinema. It is cinema. You're right.
Maybe it's like it's not, the thing is, it's not that we're not interested. That's just a lot.
Yeah, it's just a lot, guys. We have a lot on our plates right now.
Like
just with Power Rangers and Boom Boomster
alone.
Like as you said, we're taking Kamen Rider one episode at a time just to see where we go. We're doing Agatha all along.
We're doing we're going to also. Do you want to say it?
We're like, I don't know if we've officially announced this yet, but we will be covering Dragon Ball Daima. Dragon Ball has been a huge part of both of our lives. I've always wanted to do Dragon Ball content on the channel.
Yeah.
With the tragic and sad passing of Dragon Ball creator Akira Toriyama, and this being his final piece of Dragon Ball media.
Yeah.
That he will have heavy involvement in. And it's celebrating the 40th anniversary of Dragon Ball. It's a no-brainer. We will be covering it. So we're trying to do as much as possible.
Yeah.
It exists.
It exists.
I loved it as a kid. I will say I loved it as a kid. It's fun. It's fun. You know what? I'm in character. It's fun. It's a really fun episode. It's great to just see Turtles and Power Rangers interact.
That's fair. That is another one we have to watch at some point.
Yes. We got to watch a lot of the subsidiary stuff.
Don't worry. It is coming.
It's coming Wednesday. Wednesday. Tomorrow. Gav to Wednesday. What did I say? Boom Boomster Tuesday, Gav Wednesday.
Yes. Shoot, what is my answer to this?
There's only one answer.
Oh yeah, you're right. I'm sorry.
Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Let's go. You want to talk about cinema? You want to talk about Martin Scorsese box office record-breaking cinema?
Yeah.
Sonic 3.
Yes.
That's my answer. Paramount. I plan on cashing that check. I'm just joking. I love Sonic.
Okay, highlight. I love that election episode.
That was really fun when with Tommy and Kim got mad at each other.
Yes, and then
That was really fun.
I mean, Green No More.
Green No More was fantastic.
Yeah. This is the problem. There's so much, and like it's been like so much time in between certain episodes because there were some.
I'll probably say Green No More.
Yeah.
That's really profound. White Light is also pretty iconic.
Yeah.
With the Tommy stuff, I mean, it's not as great as Green No More. I think Green No More and the Green Green No More is like the peak Power Ranger multi-parter.
Yeah. Yes, this is a correct statement, Johnny. 100%. Thank you. Megazords. I feel like Time Force doesn't really have very memorable ones.
They're very generic.
Yeah, because they don't ever really use them individually.
I think the Time Shadow is probably cooler than either of the main Megazords.
Or Quantosaurus.
The Q-Rex.
Q-Rex is by far the best Zord out of that show. So sick. Because Eric actually does something with it. Because the others, they don't do anything individually, and then the Megazord itself is kind of generic.
Yes.
But the Q-Rex is iconic.
100%. Question is more advice. For a nerd guy looking for a nerd girl, what's the compromise if your interests oppose? It's interesting.
It depends.
I'm not a nerd guy. I'm a cool guy, so I'm just joking. The most important thing is to always be yourself
and be open.
Yeah.
But also have your own boundaries of hey, I'm into this. Oh, I'm not so much into this, and just be honest because there should always be compromise in terms of open-mindedness, but never to where you're constantly placating the other person.
Yeah, I think the key to any successful relationship is compromise.
Yeah.
If you guys again, when we met, Nikki didn't watch Power Rangers.
No.
But we talked.
And if I really hated it or I'm I don't care about this, that would have been it.
We don't force each other to do something. I'd tell her to keep an open mind. She tells me to keep an open mind. We both watch things that the other one recommended. We're constantly both taking turns picking things.
Yeah.
It's all about give and take. It's ebb and flow, give and take, compromise.
Yes.
Having an open mind.
That's it. Look, I love Pokemon. And and honest and absolutely rest in peace.
Really tragic.
Willis.
Really heartbreaking. Fuck cancer. Yes. Straight up, right off the bat.
So by all means, I would. That's the thing. This is another one where I would absolutely do it if we had time because I love Pokemon.
I want to go back so bad and cover and just do Ash's when Ash wins the Masters 8 tournament, just because that's a 23-year journey.
Yeah.
For us. But I wanted to do the new series. It's just, guys, there's so much. I want to do everything. The problem is we'll have too much, but we prioritize Power Rangers, Marvel, DC.
Yeah, for now.
If we ever find more time.
Yes, agreed.
We will do more.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course.
But see, that's part of the charm because they're so bad.
Yes.
They're so bad that they're hilarious.
Yes. I have already noticed this.
We have already noticed.
I was so confused. I kind of anticipated this. The problem is it was impossible to go in entirely blind. Obviously all of that felt abrupt.
I mean, but I think there's definitely a shift in quality.
At the beginning, yes.
Because as soon as Adam, Rocky, and Anisha show up, they're producing the movie.
Yeah.
So it's just garbage episode after garbage episode, and they have no character development. At least Mighty Morphin season 1, for as
cheap,
as dated as it is and cheap as it is, those first 12 episodes all had character focus.
Yes.
On one of the Rangers.
Yes. No, I agree.
So I think there's that loss of character development.
This is both a double-edged sword. This is a double-edged sword because, yes, I think this was great for Tommy in some ways. I think the biggest flaw was just forcing him into the leader position as shoehorned as he was.
It felt shoehorned, and that sucks because Tommy's great, and the Tommy-focused episodes are usually good.
Yeah.
But the problem is, they use Tommy as a crutch. I don't think they did it with the intention of forcing Tommy to the front. I think that Tommy's the most popular, and so they're we could just prop Tommy up, and the other Rangers are just colors on a chalkboard.
Which I don't like.
Which is not good.
Also, it's so bizarre. Like for a season with so many Tommy focused episodes, we barely see his own Zord.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like the White Tiger Zord
It's pretty cool.
for being one of the best Zords in Power Rangers. We barely see that thing.
Yeah,
And that's a shame.
yeah. But again, I think there's still some highs to the season.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is easy. You know mine.
Curry.
I love curry.
Your comfort dish is curry. That's a great question because
I know.
I'm a big foodie. I'm a big I like to cook. I love to cook. I'm really good at it. I hate saying that because it seems like braggadocious, but it's just the truth.
It is objectively the truth.
A lot of our weekends we spend going to like farmers markets and like picking out stuff, and I always am making something new.
Yeah, you're very big on being unique, something you haven't heard of before or tried before.
I try stuff from all over the world. I don't like to be like pigeonholed into one culture. I'm Italian and I make very good Italian food.
Yeah.
But I don't want to just be an Italian that makes Italian food. So I love cooking Japanese cuisine.
Yeah.
I love cooking things from like South America, all over South America, whether it's like paella which is Spanish, but like tacos from like street tacos from Mexico.
Yes. No, I agree. So I think you just like so many different things.
Yeah.
I'm very much someone that likes a pot, like with all the everything in one pot.
I will say my biggest cheat meal because I'm not really a big like sweets guy, but like one thing that I don't normally eat that I do enjoy when I eat is pie. I love pie.
Oh, pie
I'm a pie guy. I pie over cake.
Sometimes.
Guys, we're gonna start winding down. So if you have questions, final questions. We've been going for almost 2 hours.
Yes, I agree with this.
Blackwing definitely, dude.
Because I can make it decent.
Nikki makes she's playing herself down. She's definitely learned to make very good curry.
Yeah.
Japanese, Indian curry. I like curries from all over.
Indian curry. I just love Indian food because I love tikka masala and chana masala.
Oh man, I love all types of Indian dishes.
Yes.
Chana is great.
This is like not a question. This is Green with Evil.
Green with Evil or the way Green with Evil.
I apologize. I don't mean like it's not a legitimate question, Beal. I'm saying it's no.
It's a no-brainer.
It's a no-brainer.
The Wedding, aka the Australia trilogy, as I call it.
Oh God. Well, the first part of your statement is completely correct. But about Rocky, yikes.
I don't know why. I don't think did he have buck teeth?
No.
He's a pretty handsome guy.
I think, no, if not for nothing, they were good at casting good looking actors. I am aware that this happens at some point.
Yeah, later on. But see, that's later on though. In season 2, like, can you
Not
really say that Rocky and Adam had development in season 2?
No.
Even Billy got sidelined.
Billy had nothing in season 2.
Until like the very end.
Yeah, it's insane, honestly. That I thought was a shame.
I just saw Aaron's. Rocky wants to have fun.
That is objectively true.
That's true. He just wants to have fun, and he got no development from that at all, besides gambling addiction.
The movie's coming to the theme park.
Interesting. I didn't hear. Did you? We are excited for Wicked.
I'm very interested in Wicked because I'm still skeptical about Ariana, but I've been hearing absolutely insanely good things about her.
We do like musicals.
Yes, even if the movies don't advertise as such.
100%.
And Cynthia Erivo, I know, is super talented. There's a lot of people in that movie, and Ethan Slater.
A lot of great people in that movie.
And Ethan Slater.
Who is also in that movie.
Billy just got girls in season 2. Pretty much.
Pretty much, to be honest. But guys, if there's no more questions, we're gonna start wrapping it up.
Yeah.
But don't worry, you have a lot of content to expect from us this week.
Yes.
Like we said, we are dropping our Boon Boomger episode 28 reaction first thing tomorrow morning around like 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yes.
We will be dropping Kamen Rider Gab on Wednesday. Same time, same channel.
Yes. Also, screw the dogs.
Okay. All right, guys. All right, Aaron. I thought we were friends.
Yes.
I thought we were friends.
Nah, I'm the favorite.
And also, we will be dropping our review of Transformers 1.
Yes.
Whenever the embargo drops. I think the embargo drops Wednesday.
I thought it was the 12th.
Okay, maybe also probably later. So at the end of this week,
whenever it drops,
we will be dropping it. So
yes,
we'll catch you then. Until next time, guys, stay versed.
And
May
the power protect you.